A CubeSat's the way of the future, really. Everyone's trying to get into the field of CubeSat development.
The CubeSats were originally envisioned as an educational tool to give undergraduates and graduates the opportunity to work on flight hardware.
There's a lot of launch opportunities for it because it is a standard, which is very useful.
I worked on the satellite known as Cape 3. Our satellite had a twofold mission. Fold number one, we were doing a science experiment on radiation detection in space. And second, we had an education mission.
The instrument that we're flying is a mass spectrometer that NASA Goddard developed, and it fits in the CubeSat. So they want to just see how well that works.
Right, so it basically measures the density of certain particles in the upper atmosphere, or the exosphere, hence the name ExoCube. This is a measurement that hasn't been taken in 30 or 40 years.
If you were to do a coolness bingo, we pretty much tick off all the boxes because we're doing orbital debris using aerogel with a Raspberry Pi programmed in Python that we released as open source, able to send texts to and from the satellite using internet, student conceived for under $30,000 using the new CubeSat tab format instead of Rails. So I think that's like a double cross and bingo there.
There's a lot of excitement at the university right now. Everyone's talking about it in the department. They're planning a launch party. They're getting really pumped up. I think overall we're more excited than we are nervous because it's a phenomenal opportunity. Virgin Orbit is doing something that I haven't really seen before. Working on a project like this really impacted our lives in a really positive way.
You know, we're here to drop it off, and it's a project that, like I said, 100+ people care about seeing the results of. You know, people have put crazy amount of hours into making this thing work and just want it to feel safe. You know, it feels like the first step in a long journey too, because after it goes up, there's still operations to run and whatnot. So it feels like an ending and a beginning at the same time.
Sometimes it's easy to forget that the spacecraft is actually in somebody else's hands, just waiting to be launched. And then you get really excited again when the launch date comes around.
Once it was out of our hands, integrated with the spacecraft, it's like it is out of our hands now. It's in the hands of the launch spirits, and we're incredibly excited now that it's going to go up and we get to switch to the ground and data. But it's like we made it, you know, we got to this point. It was quite a trip.
We are ExoCube from Cal Poly SLO.
We are Cactus One from Capital Technology University.